Today, I am joined by Carole Faucher. She's been the owner for some years of 6 properties in beautiful Luxembourg. Carole successfully navigated within our business just at the time of COVID. This promises a very insightful discussion at the intersection between the Accor strategy and what's really happening on the ground. Bonjour, Carole.
Bonjour.
Delighted to have you with us today. The first question I have for you, how can we do École Normale Supérieure and move to that beautiful job which is hotelier? What's the path?
It was a kind of a long path. I started in finance, investment banking,
Which is not
M&A.
bad.
I've been working for now 11 years at Batipart, which is a family office dedicated mainly to real estate. In 2019, I started first to take care of the acquisition and then the management of the fund dedicated to hospitality and to hotels.
2019, that's a fun year. Just
Right.
before COVID.
We hadn't planned this and didn't put in our business plan.
We didn't have that in the business plan neither.
A great time to understand and to go deeply into what hotel business is. We have 3 different brands in 3 different segments.
Yep.
When thinking of brands today, the most important thing for us as owners is to find first the best location, and depending on the location and the size and everything, finding the best brand. So we have the chance to have some luxury hotels with Sofitel.
Yep.
Then we have lifestyles with Mama Shelter, the local way of partnering local people and hotel clientele. And of course, we have Novotel. Novotel is a more traditional brand, yet modern, and it is both for business and families.
I know you've been a great owner in the sense that you also not only try several brands, but also do investment in order to improve the properties. Can you tell us a little bit more what kind of investment, what kind of capex you're doing?
Of course, we've worked a lot on the portfolio, meaning we have 3 Novotels within our portfolio. We've renovated the one in the center of Luxembourg in 19 and 20, in Kirchberg in Luxembourg. Kirchberg is the business district. This one is the biggest one of our portfolio with 260 keys. We wanted to have a new proposition for customers that match their expectations. So we worked on about everything with the designer and Accor and the hotel teams. We did think that we had to have a great lobby with a new sense of arrival and a new F&B concept. We worked a little bit on MICE premises, but the main work and the biggest change was on F&B. And on this one, we were helped by our experience with Mama Shelter because a new concept with good food quality, a great design, great quality of service, we could achieve this in the Novotel as well. Even though it is in the business district, we have seen that having a destination restaurant with a great proposal, people came. I mean, clients, obviously,
Yeah.
but local people.
Yeah,
and
sure.
this is something important to make the places live.
Absolutely. In fact, you've got a very good description of what is today happening in the hotel business. An experience which is much more mixing up with the local people. People use the hotel for much more today than purely a bed and a shower. We've got about 10,000 venues of restaurants in the group, so the success has been just among us. The RevPAR of these lines of business has been last year 5 times the one that you've got on the rest of the business. I think this is the future of hospitality. Being an engineer, I love processes, I love things that work. People don't necessarily realize, but we spent hundreds of millions lately to build up a real strong backbone for anybody who's operating the hotels, and the CRS, the RMS, the PMS, which are so critical at making the life of the employee being easy. It would be interesting to know what is your perception on the other side of the fence.
I totally agree with you. Today, tools are key, and we have to get the best tools because, indeed, service and the attention to clientele is what our people need to focus on. The thing that we are still working on is RMS, because we decided to switch to IDs, which is AI-driven, machine learning, and the best tool. And the promises was great. I mean, this helped us improve our results.
We've been deploying it, and thank you for being part of the deployment. Today I have 60% of all of our hotels which are on ideas. We need to just make sure that we continue to streamline the education and the support. So I strongly believe in continuous improvement. Every day we do what we've got to do and we try the next day to do it a little bit better. And this wouldn't be complete without me saying that I really want to come visit you in Luxembourg and get that experience at your F&B venue.
I would be more than happy to welcome you at Junco.
That's a deal.
Thank you.
you.
Accor.